Hello everyone, today we have a very epic game being played between two top players, I would say in general for me, and on the bottom left we happen to have an Erebor played by Conquistador going up against Ahwehawe playing as Misty Mountains. So, we see a 3-tunnel start with the Goblin Cave opener and what looks to be a 4-tunnel in the works. And what rain did Konkwi choose? He chose Oaken Shield. Okay, that's going to be pretty good here. And he is going for a level 2 Hollow Warrior, so he's going to be going for the Grimhammer tech. And knowing Ahwehawe is going to be going for the Goblin spam. Now, Grimhammers are good against spam. They have splash and whatnot in general for rule of thumb. A unit that is at the threshold of under 300 is just about spam, considered to be spam. So Grimhammers would be effective against them. And the first Goblin Battalion looks to be going to the tunnel. Now we have the third cave coming up over here. And he's actually... Okay, so Konkwi looks to be scouting in case Ahwe puts a tunnel right over here. That's good. But we see that Konkwi's also got a mine shaft over here. Looks like Ahwe's actually going to be creeping. No, he's not creeping. He's just scouting for a mine shaft, if I had to guess right now. I thought he would try to creep the war glare real fast with like a few Goblin battalions, but as you can see, let's take a look. Does he see it? He doesn't see the mine shaft at all. The vision is not enough in the direction that he was. Konkwi did exit out the Grimhammers, but they're not going to be doing anything right now. And he has at least 2 in the mine shaft. He's got 1 back in the base here. So good defense by Konkwi immediately off the bat. And we just see Ahwe dropping another tunnel over here. So yeah, it looks like we have no forward tunnel actually by Misty. He's just doing the old school, like taking it across the map. But Konkwi's Grimhammers are going to be cleaning up any real Goblin presence, trying to get on top of the tunnels. And now he's getting some more. We got a Guardian in the tunnel. He's going to have a Lake Town Pike coming out now. Okay, and always still just trying to get on top of the tunnel. Looks like he's backing away. And we have a 4th Goblin Cave coming up here. Okay. So lots of goblins coming in for Ahwe. That checks out with him. Yeah, he's definitely not going to get this mine shaft for sure. He's just going to put the Grimhammers back in and save it. Let's take a look over here. So again, Ahwe going back in on this mine shaft to attempt to get it. He's jumping in on this one. And Konkwi's in his base with Grimhammers, Guardians, and a Lake Town Pike.
Watchman of Isgaroth, reporting for duty.
500 CP for Erebor, 550 for Misty. And Ahwe did go for Frozen Ways. Okay, so Konkwi does lose a mine shaft there. He loses a mine shaft here. So that's going to be an early blow for sure. We do see Frozen Waste has been used defensively in Ahwe's base, though, to try and secure and kill the Guardians that are intruding. Ooh, it's going to be nasty right here. The Grimhammer's on top of the clump of goblins. It's going to be pretty good. Okay, Konkwi's going to be losing those Lake Town Pikes over there. And he's also going to be losing another mine shaft here. So again, always doing very well with the offensive and the defensive here. Konkwi's doing pretty well, though, applying the pressure on his end. And we have the 5th Goblin Cave as well now by Ahwe. So he's just going really hard on the Goblin spam. Ooh, that's going to be nasty. Yet again, like again. The Grimhammers on top of the clumps are going to be the counter here to the spam. And we do see he's actually got a tunnel right over here next to this mine shaft. He's probably going to evac here and jump on top of this tunnel, this mine shaft immediately and get it out. We do see Konkwi creeping that war glare. Oh man, we have a 6th Goblin Cave. Okay, this is a lot of spam. It's quite a bit. And Konkwi did go for the rebuild, 550 CP to 800 CP now for Ahwehawe. I wonder if he's gonna go for like a 7th Goblin Cave, like over here. Okay. So Konkwi gets the tunnel taken out right there. He's also on top of this one. And there's no tunnels up on the corner of the map over there. So nothing Konkwi has to watch out for. He just has to manage and take out the tunnel here that's closest to his base. And then he's kind of in an okay spot. But there's another tunnel here. I kind of like what Ahwehawe's doing, though. He's just building the tunnels very close to the mine shafts. And he's essentially exiting from his tunnels to hit the mine shafts very quickly. It's nice. It's very cool. Okay, let's take a look at the PowerPoint. So Konkwi did go for deep delving here, just to get some more economy power. It's pretty good. And Ahwehawe has yet to pick a tier 2, but he just got there. So Erebor's in the PowerPoint lead, and it's fairly obvious that Ahwehawe is feeding a tremendous amount of units to Konkwi, and the Grimhammers are really collecting the PowerPoints for him because he's just killing significantly more. And the Troll Destroyer is now on the field for Ahwehawe. Looks like Erebor is going to save that mine there. They're going to lose this mine unless they use tunnel collapse over here. They're probably going to lose it. Doesn't seem like he's going to react for it. Yeah, he lost. Oh! He used it too late. Unlucky. Last second. Okay. Oh, he's actually got the troll sentry on the fort. That's different. You don't really see that too often, like at all. It's cool. Continue. Okay, so Erebor is CP capped right now at 575 total, but Ahwehawe is at 925 for total command points and almost 600 on the field now. Going down drastically though with the Grimhammers cleaning everything up. It looks like they're still in the base. Troll Destroyer is level 3. It's taking a lot of time here for Ahwehawe to try and clean up the Grimhammers. Oh, but Konkwi with Warrior reclaimed coming on in. So we'll see how many caves Warrior claimed may or may not get taken care of over here. Right now he does get the Troll Destroyer. Okay, so it looks like he's going to clean up quite a few caves, to be honest. Let's take a look back down here, though. Nothing really for Ahwehawe to get except for this main tunnel here, but he is purchasing a tunnel collapse, so he has to be very careful. And he does use rebuilds. Let's go back to the base. So he gets rid of one Goblin Cave, he gets rid of the tunnel, and he's got about half the duration left on the Warrior claimed veterans, the Khazad-dûm veterans. Yeah, I mean, Konkwi's really just pushing in on that base right now. And again, I really do like to see the Troll Sentry expansion used. You just don't see that ever, I feel like. So that's nice. Okay, yeah, he's gonna... Now those are expiring, but he still has his Grimhammer and Guardians in the base, so he's gonna be pushing down here. And Ahwehawe is rebuilding the Goblin Caves on the other side of his fort. So 725 CP here for Erebor, 950 for Misty. He's not being very consistent with Frozen Waste use, but that's fine. It hasn't really been a great use for that quite yet. He's used it where he's needed it, so that's good enough. It's not like a horn buff that allows you to be like mobile and get the bonuses, so you just have to be careful about that. And we have Erebor over here as well, pushing in on this almost level 3 mine. on this level 3 tunnel, it's going to be pretty rough for Misty to lose that. 825 CP to 875. So Konkwi again coming back up. He's coming back from the back foot, I would say. I feel like it's tricky because he's not really on the back foot, but Ahwehawe has the map control. So it's like Konkwi has the PowerPoint lead on the other hand. So it's like they're both ahead on their own level. Okay, good Grimhammer value. I know it's actually it's almost like a dead battalion, so never mind. But they will get the value that they get. Okay, all the way down to 675 CP. Konkwi at 1,000. And Erebor chilling at 2.2, but no workshop yet for like a wagon or anything just to kind of push it over the edge, which is a little bit interesting to me. He's gonna lose this mine shaft. Most gash level 4, and Ahwehawe did just buy the Golfing Bull as a hero, so I wonder if he's gonna make a Wolf Karn at all for Warg Packs or Gundabad Wolf Riders. Maybe not, he might just be sticking to Goblins the whole way as that's his signature. Let's see. Looks like he's just using them. Using Golfing Bow just to push back on the Guardians right now, which is fine. Okay, always just focusing on the mine shafts across on the left-hand side. 875 CP to 725. Now we do have the worm coming up, and it looks like Golfing Bow is going into the base to drop the worm. So it should be pretty tight. Yep. That's going to be pretty. That's going to be a pretty big deal. Oh, but we got Lord Dine on the field. Interesting. Very interesting choice here. It's just like there's no Iron Hills units, but maybe he'll go for Iron Hills. But I can see him just using Lord Dine to go around and harass tunnels, similarly to Golfing Bull being used for the harass. So it checks out. Wait a second, what? Oh, he got him for the Thrower's Horde gold. Okay, so Konkwi picked up the tier 4 Thrower's Horde and he got the 7,500 gold. Let's see what kind of damage this dragon ends up doing, though. Could be a little bit funky. It's completely RNG. Let's take a look back at the base. Okay, so Ahwehawe could exit from this tunnel right here. Not the best worm value. Ahwehawe only got the level 1 Hall of Warriors. Ooh, he's back in the base now. Very nice. We'll see how he does though over here. And maybe he'll get these 2 caves. Ooh. Convenient, maybe? Nah. I feel like the weapon range is a little bit wacky on that slightly. Because it should be hitting this, but it's like hitting the back one.
At your service.
Okay, Konkwi going for the Redoubt now, and he's also going for the Guard Tower. So he's just getting some Guard Tower and Catapult. And Golfing Bull does go down. He remakes the Hall of Warriors right over here. 725 CP for Erebor, 1,000 for Misty. That was such a weird, like, moment with the dragon. Something seems to be a little bit odd for sure about its weapon. It just seems like it's not consistent with the animation or something. Okay, he's going to get the Rebel there. Vault Wardens coming to the field, very cool. Just take a look again. Moira reclaimed, almost back on the field, but Lord Dine is possibly getting chased down by the goblins here. Not a good time for Lord Dine indeed. And it looks like he's going to get out just fine on the other hand. He needs to maybe just dismount Lord Dine. Like, he's not known for his trample, so you may as well just keep him on the front line with the army. Especially because he's going to have Vraccasil by now for the meta impact. Okay, so Ahwehawe, very close to a tier 4. Ahwe's got 4, and Konkwi's got 14, 15 in the bank. Warrior claimed going on the base again. Going after the Mountain Orc Lodge now, and always making the Wolf Den expansion and a tower. Looks like Muzgash is going to get chased by the Lake Town Pikes, and we do happen to have Feely on the field here. It's going to be... Ooh. Okay. Yeah, he's going to get inside the tunnel just fine. And Golfing Bolt going straight to the base to what looks to be dropped. Ooh, always going to drop Durin's Bane? Ooh. Okay, I like the constant drive-by with Golfing Bolt to use him for that. It works. And he just used Ignite. And he's definitely going to breathe fire over this section, I want to say. Let's take a look back up here on the base. So, Konkwi clearing out the Goblin Caves 100% over here. And Breathe Fire has been used over here on this bump. It takes out the Assembly. He takes out the level 3 Mine Shaft, and he gets the Redoubt. That's huge value. And he's going to be taking out his level 2 Hollow Warriors. Now he just needs to pop Ignite again. And yep, he used Ignite again. Very nice. Alright. Take a look and see what's happening here. Okay, so Durin's Bane. It's got maybe like a quarter of its time left. He's using Breathe Fire right now. That's very weird. So, I mean, he's got Fortress Armor for sure. You can see that. But I don't know why Breathe Fire wasn't necessarily landing when it was, like, on that either. And he just used the Oil Cask. Okay, Durin's Bane has expired. Golfing Bolt did go down to the Vault Wardens. Konkwi trying to live this one out, but it's looking pretty tight. We'll see. It could go into Misty Mountain's favor here. Could go into Konkwi's favor entirely as well. 925 CP for Misty, but 625 for Erebor. And I'm curious if he's going to try to go... Let's see. He doesn't have any heavy hitters, really. He's got Vault Wardens. He's got Dane. Sorry, not Dane. Lord Dine. And he is trying to go into the fort. Okay, he's trying to go around the fort right now. Very good. Oh! Oh no! He was continuing to be on top of Erebor's fort here. Muzgash. Oh, Muzgash is going to die, but I think Dead of Honor are going to just like tap the fort and get it. He doesn't have rebuild available, so that's tough. But Misty over here maybe losing their fort. Bolg is on the field, but again, the Dead of Honor are probably just going to tap the fort. Oh, man. Okay, he used Oil Cask real quick again just to defend it. And no, I mean, Erebor gets the fort. Okay, very nice. Very nice. So, I mean, oh, man. Yeah, Dead of Honor might just, like, tap this fort real fast. I don't know. No, they're not going to get it. No, wait, always sending more goblins in. Hold on. Yeah, so Erebor got the fort of Misty, but... Yeah, oh, this is awkward. Yeah, no, okay. So both players lost their fort, 650 CP to 950 CP. We just have to see, like, who actually closes the game. Because, like, there's a few production structures left in Misty's base. And Erebor's only got the Hall Warriors, this Redoubt, and the Progress, and this Assembly. Oh! Oh man, Ahwehawe just like clutched that one like last second. That's a great game between these two guys. Love to see it. That's a really good Misty and a really well played Erebor though by Konkwi. So again, I hope you guys really enjoyed that one, and I'll see you next time.